Hi there. In this video, I'm going to give you a dance tip with regards to rumba walking. It's one of those things that is quite tricky when you're starting out with rumba, and in class I don't always have time to give you too much detail, so I thought I would look at that a little bit more now. There's two different times that we generally walk. We either walk when we're going in a circle or walking from side to side. So to start with, I will look at going from side to side as it's a little bit easier for you to see what's happening as we do that. So normally when we walk with our heel making contact with the floor first, as you can see there, or the ground I should say. So generally speaking, you have your weight over your supporting legs, and so that you kind of just keep your weight slightly, not leaning back, but in a back position. When we go walking in rumba, however, the weight is further forward because we want the front part of the foot to make contact with the ground before the heel. Now we don't do that by going toe heel, toe heel. We want to try and make it look a bit more natural. So it's toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. And when we do that, doesn't really matter at this stage which foot you're starting with, instead of having your weight in your heels, your weight comes further forward. So you can see, if you just look at the movement in my body, at the moment I've got my weight in my heels, but if I just take that slightly forward into the front part of my foot, you'll notice that there's just a slight lean forward. So from here to here. Only slight, but you should feel that from the heels, now taking that weight forward into the toes. So that when you step forward on the toe, your weight is already further forward at this point. So not quite over your toe, but very close to it. So toe heel, toe heel. So the weight is just slightly further forward, like I said. When you do it with the heel, just to recap again, heel, your weight is further back, heel, toe, toe. But now, what we wanted you to try and do is do toe, heel, and have that weight forward. What you want to be mindful of is that we don't want the bum to stick out and to lean forward. Looks a little bit funny. Although in theory I'm still doing toe heel. So it's about keeping it subtle, just nice and easy, just a slight lean forward. It's almost as if you're walking like tiptoes without trying to wake people up. Now also what we try to do, depending on the floor surface, with carpet it's a little bit trickier, but we try not to actually take the foot off the floor completely. So after that first step, it's the back one coming forward that if you can, just let it sort of trace along the floor as before it goes into its step forward toe heel. So tracing along the floor. Now, with carpet, I do find sometimes it judders a little bit and it's not quite so easy to do. But if you're not wearing shoes, if you've just got socks, you probably find that you could do that. So depending on what footwear you have and your floor surface, if you can, we let the feet just sort of trail along the ground without lifting them up completely, if you can. So when we're doing the walks from side to side, it is the back leg that starts. So your right foot would start you to the right, and we do 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And you saw the first couple, it jutted a little bit because I tried to keep it closer to the ground. So just being careful of that. So really it's about the body position, just slightly having your weight slightly further forward, but not too much, and just keeping the feet close to the ground. It's the toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Also what we want to try and do is sort of stay lift up tall. Rumba is a Latin style. We want to lift up nice and tall, up through the hips and the spine, and be the tallest version of us we can be. All right, so try not to slink, sort of slump down, but to stay lifted up tall. What we also try to do is engage the muscles in our legs. So try and squeeze the glutes together, work the legs so that even when you're stepping, you're actually working the muscles because you're squeezing everything in and lifting up tall. Now I mentioned also there's another version where we walk in the circle. We usually do 2 sets of 3 with that, but exactly the same concept. So if you were starting with your right foot, you would generally go to your left first. And so the same concept, so it's toe, heel, with a pause, toe, heel, and on the last one, face front. We then go the other way, toe, heel, and pause, toe, heel, toe, heel. often stepping to the side or forward at the end. So the same style, weight slightly forward, toe makes the contact first, lift up tall and try and engage the muscles in your legs. So when I talk about that with rumba, we're trying to really lift up tall and work the thighs so that with every step we straighten the leg. So even if I were doing side steps, we straighten the leg. And when we do that, we're squeezing. And the easiest way is to think about squeezing your glutes. You will feel your thighs firming up. I have to say that slowly because it's a bit of a mouthful. And that's the sort of tension that you want to feel in the legs so that you're actually working them as you're moving. And whether you're doing side steps or walking, it's the same thing. Squeeze everything together. And because it's slow, you do have time to think about these things. And it's great for a good toning workout in the body as well. So hopefully that's helped you a little bit with the rumba and getting a sense of the rumba walk, and also just touching on that engaging the muscles in the legs to really get your muscles working. All right, thanks for watching. Hope that helped. See you next time.